Hey guys, welcome to a brand new island that we can have a tour around, which appears to be Waluigi's Island. Hey, what is up ladies and gentlemen, it is I am the one and only Sonic the Hedgehog here, and I am of course back for some more yet again for the likes of the Maxi Toys videos. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for some more of Let's Play of Mario Party 3 for the Nintendo 64. Remember last weekend is the fact that we actually did manage to win through my least favorite board in the entire game, which appears to be Creepy Cavern. And today, for the majority of this weekend, is the fact that we are moving on onto the final Battle Royale map board in terms of Mario Party 3. That's what appears to be Waluigi's Island. Now, out of all the actual main boards in terms of Mario Party 3, this is perhaps probably my favorite board in the entire game. And not only is my favorite board in the entire game, but it also is one of the greatest finale boards in terms of the Mario Party game history. Along with the forms of one for Mario Party 7 and the other one for Mario Party 10 by the forms of Chaos Castle, despite the fact that Bowser's name wasn't even on that board. But anyway, welcome to Waluigi's Island, the final main board in terms of Mario Party 3, specifically in the Battle Royale mode. And this board, much like the forms of Creepy Cavern, is that this is a 3-star difficulty board. And the reason being for this is because this place is filled to the brim with a lot of traps everywhere. Like, we'll talk more about that as soon as we're able to get this thing started. And as you can see, I'm going to be playing as Mario for the sake of the final Battle Royale map. And when we get into the forms of the dual maps at some point in the next few weekends or so, then we can probably be able to switch things out around a little bit. So even then though, actually to kind of think about it, it just starts things off with red space to start with once you bypass through that starting location. I just realized that it's actually kind of interesting because unlike any other boards in Mario Party 3, that it was always like you go through space to start with. Oh, and by the way, the happening spaces in this board, there are plentiful of happening spaces that you can able to interact with. Well, there's only a few I can think of, which appears to be body forms of, as you can see, if you manage to land on that happening space right onto that specific dynamite spot, and taking notice from well, let's just say the Bowser's Coin Laser Beam from Mario Party 2, that basically is the fact that every time you land on those happening spaces, the number will actually decrease by 1. And much like in Bowser's Coin Laser Beam section, that if it goes to 0, it will immediately take all of your coins away. So even then though, you have to stay alert from that particular dynamite section, which, unlike any forms of how it does it in Spaceland from Mario Party 2, that you do definitely need to avoid the diagonal section in the forms of that Bowser's Coin Laser Beam section. Whilst in here, all you have to do is just basically just get out to avoid that little circular section, because if you get involved with the dynamite though, then all of your coins will be kissed goodbye. And you have to be very careful, unless if you really don't want to get low numbers and such. And there's also another happening space, which I'll discuss more about it until later, because as you can tell, I'm going to be able to go through the hang glider part during the course of, well, Ridiculous Relay. So, yeah, that should be surprising as far as I'm usually concerned with this specific stuff, though. So, a few things I want to explain about for this point today is the fact that obviously today's day is of course the 6th of February today, in this case in 2021, and naturally we've only got about 8 more days to go until Valentine's Day. And also to top it off is the fact that we've only got about 6 more days to go until Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury for the Nintendo Switch will be releasing. So, we're actually getting pretty close to the actual release for Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury, folks. In fact, let me know in the comments below. Are you excited for that particular port to the game for Super Mario 3D World? And be more excited with the forms of the brand new mode, which appears to be Bowser's Fury and stuff like that? Well, let me know in the comments, because even then though, because I'm sure he's still excited for it, and I'm sure I'd love to hear your thoughts about the forms of your opinions about you know, you're gonna be hyped for that particular amazing Super Mario 3D World now finally coming onto the Switch, and then hopefully you can now finally play it on a go, whilst unlike the forms of the Wii U original version, that, assuming if you're able to play with the Wii U gamepad or anything else like that, unfortunately though, you can't take it anywhere else because, well, usually it's because of the connection errors, so... Oh yeah, here's the action time for Waluigi's Island. It's all about a timing aspect. And if you really want to go whenever you want to go to, let's just say for example, I'm heading over to the straight path. This way, because of the fact that then the first start space in this board is actually on that the left side of the island, which we'll talk more about it until then, because now we're going to be heading on to Title Toss again. And like any forms of any other Mario Party Let's Play, since Mario Party 9, Island Tour, Mario Party 10, Star Rush in one of those Balloon Bash maps, as well as the forms of minigame match in Mario Party The Top 100, and even the forms of the final board in the forms of Super Mario Party, both on Mario Party mode as well as Partner Party mode. I basically managed to bring Luigi back ever since in doing forms of I think the last time we actually see Luigi was actually by the forms of, well, let's say in Woody Woods, I'm pretty sure. And same applies to Waluigi as well. And as for Wario, we have not seen him ever since during the course of, Spiny Desert. So, yeah, it might be a very long time coincidence we're able to actually see those, characters showed up again. So... And of course, before we get on to Mario Party 4, all the way up to Mario Party 8, it will continue that tradition when it comes to the finale boards in each series of games, so... Oh yeah, something's worth mentioning though is the fact that with the action time in mind, basically, sometimes it can either go slow with that particular red arrow direction roulette thing, whilst there are some rare occasions where it goes like fast mode, or in some cases, it goes ridiculously fast. So, yeah, you just have to be very, very cautious with this. So, in this case, Wario's gonna go through that fastest roulette right here, and sure enough, you'll go on to the left side. And, if you somehow time it wrong, and then if you manage to land on the exact moment when the red arrow starts flashing onto downwards, then you probably go back. So, yeah, it's all about timing in that particular action time as far as I'm aware. And yeah, and every once in a while though is the fact that, usually relatively speaking, another thing is worth noting for is that we have ourselves two different bridges, as you can see, that usually connects to that familiar island over there. Now, there are two bridges, and one of them needs to be only active, so, actually, let me just go ahead and activate my mushroom here, so just in case I need to give myself my good rolls to able to get that star, so, oh, that's pretty bad. Oh, that is horrendous. In fact, how many spaces I was off by? I was off by 2. Oh, jeez. I need to get more next time. I would like to land on the happening space, but I'm gonna have to take a risk by getting to chance time right here. It's been a while since we actually went into chance time since Woody Woods. So, yeah, I guess that makes it obvious for this point right here. Oh, hold on just a moment, guys. Yeah, sorry about that, folks. It's just I just got myself a phone call from, I would say Tiana, because obviously if you couldn't tell already, okay, that's fine by me. Anyway, because the reason why that Tiana the Frog just phoned me is because, well, she's obviously going to be still carrying on doing Wario Land, Super Mario Land 3 recently. So either way though, and I'll promise her to able to actually just, well, carry on doing that while I basically done some of my recording sessions on this from now on, even then we pretty much almost at the halfway point of this Let's Play already, so... Anyway though, and also she was double checking on me to see how I'm doing, and also that during at some point until likely also 10 days from now is the fact that obviously we're about to be— oh, son of a— god dang it, Wario. Why? Just why? Oh, I know why, because you want to let Tiana just want to get back into your game, huh? Okay. Until eventually at some point in, well, let's just say until likely next Tuesday, so that's probably for the best. But anyway, for preparing until likely 10 days from now, that we're about to be preparing our special celebration for the 10th anniversary of Waluigi. Why are you doing this to me? I can never do anything for you. God. Jeez, looks like computer players are outright against me. Just like the forms of in Bowser Land in Mario Party 2. God dang it, man. Anyway, that we're about to be preparing the 10th anniversary of the Maxi Toys YouTube channel, which that might still be the case. So, at least we're almost done with the actual process, but still got a whole lot of things to go through before the actual thing itself starts. So, you know what it does reminds me of something? It always reminds me like I did the presentation thing for My Little Pony Friendship is Magic 10-year anniversary ever since 10th of October last year. Well, at least despite the fact that, yeah, the 2020 year is pretty bad. And, oh god, I got 7, so... I could probably just go ahead and... yeah, I might as well go this way. And because of that, though, I need to just go there, just in case I need to get, you know, get a better roll, if I like to point things out. And another battle minigame cancelled due to 0 coins bet. Of course. In fact, this will be the last time we're going to be seeing a 0 amount of coins for the battle minigames part, because until in Mario Party 4 and onwards, it gets like 5 all the way up to 50 as far as the actual roulette as far as I'm concerned. And then, basically, until when it gets to the point until in Mario Party 4, it will be the final time to able to actually just to see the battle game spaces, because otherwise until in Mario Party 5, all the way up to Mario Party 8, including DS as well, basically it will be determined by random when it comes to battle minigames as far as I'm concerned. So, farewell Wario, because you don't deserve to win, and now it's you and me, Luigi. No, he's gonna get me. Yep, he did get me. Fine, be that way, Luigi, be that way.
I'm the best.
Speaking of Luigi though, in terms of Waluigi's Island as far as the actual main board is concerned, this place is filled to the brim with a lot of Luigis all over the forms of that particular, well, Waluigi's Island, because there was one from the actual statue, and another one from the sign billboard, and I think that's as far as I can usually think about this, so... And also, this place is like, well, it's no longer gonna be a lava-themed board, unlike the forms of how it does it on, well, Bowser's Magma Mountain from the likes of Mario Party 1, as well as Bowser Land from Mario Party 2. So, I'm guessing the reason why that the finale board is not exactly a fiery-themed board, unlike the forms of how it does in the other 2 games, I'm guessing it's because we've already technically got a fiery-themed board since Creepy Cavern. So, at least as far as I'm trying to guessing for that, the actual main reason for that specific solution. So, anyway though, so let's go ahead and let's see what Luigi's gonna get, even then that he's obviously trying to get rid of, you know, the skeleton keys, which he somehow gets rid of 2 of them so far, which is kind of strange, because usually, relatively speaking, drat, I just got a really bad number. I guess I might as well go for stars. But thankfully, he does manage to give me not 1, not 2, but 3 mushrooms, all in 1 item slot. Awesome. Anyway, 2 versus 2 time, and it looks like I'm going to be teaming up with, what team I'm actually with? I think I was with Waluigi. Or even Luigi, sorry. I just get a bit sidetracked for a moment there. But anyway, time to eat some pizza. Seriously, this minigame is awesome, because it's like, you know, buried treasure, but in a 2 versus 2 formation, so... But at least it's something is usually it's worth in mind, so... And what is up with my phone keeps on popping up a lot of messages recently? I'm sorry for a little bit of a ringtone for this point, guys, but it seems to be more specifically that, I just have no idea why. They just managed to able to just keep on ringing me for, like, saying that, are we preparing for the 10th anniversary of our channel? Are we about to be preparing the 10th anniversary of our channel? Well, let's just let's just wait for a bit, because, it's a bit too early, guys. It's a bit too early yet, but, either way, though, because usually speaking that Silver was like, come on, I use the psychokinesis at you, or, in this case, oh, never mind. Anyway, Waluigi's gonna use the warp block to who exactly? Oh, that just gave Wario the first star. Ah, dang it, Waluigi. Why'd you do this? Are you helping your brother? Because that surely feels like it. Well, there's no way I can get that first star for now, because thanks to Waluigi just managed to screw me up for that reverse mushroom that he just used it on me. And to top it all off, that's, you know, he just managed to use the warp block and randomly chooses Wario. Ah, drat. Oh look, there's a Luigi sign just right over there. And speaking of the Millennium Star, he is now on to the actual regular path. And here's another chance time going on here, so... Oh yeah, let's talk about the effects of that island that me and Wario are actually currently in right now. Basically, oh wait, what's he gonna bet on? Waluigi and... Oh, damn it, he's gonna take coins, isn't he? Yep. Even though, not much though, because Waluigi only has 3 coins so far. So, yeah, that seems a bit obvious, but still. Alrighty then, so I guess we should probably just try to cope with it, I suppose. So, alright, so Luigi is gonna get something from Baby Bowser, so let's see what item he's gonna go for. Or, just get nothing, so... Sorry, I just got a little bit distracted by the forms of a lot of text messages keeps on popping up from my phone, but I do apologize for that point, folks, because, usually it's been busy recently, so... Alright, so I got 11, so I might be alright, but I'm just gonna have to escape this island from now on. Oh yeah, something's worth mentioning for that particular island over there. Basically, it's the fact that, usually, in each and every single turn... Oh, yes, I definitely need that magic lamp so badly. And thankfully, I'm really hoping that we don't come across into that butter box as a rare item again, because unlike Chili Waters as well as Woody Woods, I somehow got screwed. The beat goes on again. Seriously, there's gonna be a lot of emphasis on this minigame that just pops out like almost every single time. But we'll just have to go for it anyway, so yeah. In fact, relatively speaking, this will actually be the last time we're going to be seeing this minigame because, well, it wasn't until when Mario Party the Top 100 came around, for whatever reason they just bring that minigame back. For what's, like, no sortable reason. But anyway, oh yeah, let's get into the actual islands that usually that Wario is now onto that circular island right now. Each and every single turn does manage to change up a bit when it comes to every single spaces on that island. Like, for example, on the previous turn that we've went through, every single spaces, the only exception being the bank space, is actually filled to the brim with chance time spaces. And when you move on to the later turns, it will start to change. Like, I don't know, it could be either be the item space, or the battle spaces, or just any kind of spaces, which I actually do like that idea. And of course, if you manage to get into that red pipe, then it obviously takes you back to the start, so... yeah, that's all I can say about it. And Waluigi got messed up. And, oh gosh, it's you and me, Wario. Alright, let's see what you're gonna do here. Is he gonna fail? Ah, darn it. I got to memorize it. Thankfully, it's actually an easy pattern here, so I'm just gonna have to do this. A, B, A, B, A, Z, A, Z, A, and Z again. Whew, that's some sort of like an easy pattern to go through. Alright, please fail. And there he goes. Whew, that was a bit too close there. But then again though, you're no longer going to be seeing this minigame from now on, because since that minigame drags on, So, yeah, I'm very glad this is over. Which seems pretty obvious because we're almost at the halfway point in, you know, this Let's Play so far. Because even then, though, we're actually getting very close towards the end in the Battle Royale mode before we move on to the door map mode. Which, yeah, that comes across as obvious. Alright, Waluigi's going to go straight up. In fact, that particular little foot patch right here, it almost reminds me like a dance mat for whatever reason. Despite the fact that we are not doing dancing or something, so... Anyway, so looks like it's now changed to Game Guy spaces, so... Yeah, that seems a very dangerous island indeed. And it looks like Wario is going to participate in it for the gamble minigame, and once again it's going to be Lucky 7, so... I'm quite surprised that we've never actually come across into Game Guy's roulette minigame yet. But anyway, oh, don't get a low number. Please get a low number. 2 is okay, I mean, nothing substantial about it. Ah, damn it, that'll just give him a win. Especially it doesn't help about the fact that he's going to try this again. And sure enough, he's going to play it safe. Yep, I just know it. They'll just give him a coin star lead. Ay ay ay. Anyway, aside from all that stuff I'd like to mention, in terms of like, I don't know, the continued recording sessions on Mario Party 3, it will obviously go to end until at some point in the beginning of March, but I'm not exactly sure if I was going to able to include one of those missing videos in our Let's Play of Mario Party Island Tour, because the only ones we have not done in terms of Mario Party Island Tour, which appears to be the puzzle minigames as well as these extra minigames like a sound-alike show or these AR stuff, but I don't know, we'll just have to wait and see what happens during that some point, so... Alright, for now, I'm gonna use my mushrooms from now on, because I can't stress enough about, oh, 9 is good, and even better, I got another 9. So that means in addition to able to giving me 10 extra coins, and also that brings me to 18 space movements, so pretty top notch. Alright, so I'm going to time this right. Perfect. And I believe the next star is going to be on the right. And down there as well. So, let's see what's in here. Oh, I might as well get another magic lamp. So I might as well able to use 2 magic lamps in their individual turn. And by the way, there's also another booby trap that you do need to able to come across. But it's incredibly random. Which we'll point it out when some opponents might able to make it. Or just myself. Alright, let's see what the next star space is located. And it's almost right near to where the boo is. Getting a boo on this board, though, is actually kind of tricky. Because remember that booby trap I mentioned earlier? Well, again, we'll point things out whenever we show this off. So, either way, though, free-for-all minigame time. Alright, MPIQ. It has been a while since we actually played this minigame since... Well, ever since in Chilly Waters, basically, so, I guess we should probably play this minigame again. But let's see if we can get ourselves the easier questions this time, so... What's the largest number, okay, you can get from hitting... Oh, yeah, it's pretty obvious, it's 10. Too easy. And let's see what's the next one. On a Battle Royale map... Seriously, these texts are so slow. Will you trade a star for coins? Obviously, Millennium Star. Because unlike Mario Party 1 and Mario Party 2, it's obviously Toad. So... Which of the following, is a 4-player minigame? Let's see here. Battle minigame, because I can definitely bet that, Gamble minigame as well as the item minigame are just basically just 1-player games. So that has nothing to do with that at all for 4 players. But thankfully I did manage to win this flawlessly this time around, as opposed to making several mistakes, since, you know, chilly waters. So, I'm pleased about that. Oh yeah, I should probably point things out as well. Waluigi's Island, along with the forms of another board, but it was actually by the forms of one of those dual map boards. Both boards are actually one of those unlockable boards you can unlock. Like, for instance, in Waluigi's Island, in order to be able to unlock this board, you have to simply complete story mode for the first time, and that's pretty much about it. So, and once you complete the story mode for the first time, then you would be able to actually play this board in a Battle Royale maps in a party mode at any point. So, and in during the forms within the story mode, basically that is why that you were able to actually face off against with Waluigi on the forms of the finale portion in story mode. And that is how, when Waluigi managed to able to stall the Mischief stamp. So, yeah, that's why I pointed out. Along the same lines as the forms of one of those dual maps in, well, let's just say the final dual maps in Mario Party 3, even though we'll talk more about that when we get into that specific dual map playthroughs, so... But you know, you get the suggestion about the fact that how the story actually follows up with, so... Okay, Frigid Bridges, again. Alright, so hopefully I would be able to actually decide to just get a massive step when it comes to likely trying to able to become the minigame star lead. So... Alright, so let's be very careful not to fall off. And in fact that Luigi and Waluigi seem to be able to have himself a bad start. Oh jeez, looks like me and Wario are having a strongest competitor right there. Especially noticeable that... Excuse me, I wasn't near to you. God, what is up with you, Cheap Cheeps? What is up with you? Anyway. Oh jeez. Alright, there we go. Should be alright. Ah, I just slipped up. I think with my N64 controller can be imprecise sometimes, especially unlike a similar minigame to this in Mario Party 7, that at least you can able to actually just make yourself easy to control of yourself. But in here though, you have to be super precise with those movements sometimes. But regardless, I still managed to win nonetheless. Alright, so looking good so far. I would like to able to actually use the magic lamp until for the sake of this turn, but I'm probably not gonna use it just yet, so... Or maybe, I don't know. It's so hard to tell at this point, because since that warrior was still in first place after winning the Game Guy minigame, of course he purchased the golden mushroom. And what space is he going to land on? Oh, of course, the happening space. Usually in this board, it's actually really a great board to able to achieve the happening star, just because of this dynamite section. So, and if you manage to land on the happening space, you know with these two bridges that I talked to you about, basically they just switch one of those bridges to the other. So, yeah, I think I'm also able to use the magic lamp right now, just in case if some things goes wrong with the dynamite, and if I get involved with the dynamite island, then I will lose all of my coins in the process, so that might be my safest bet. Alright, so in that way, it'll actually give me my second star, so, and also I managed to ignore the booby trap as well. And to top it all off, I also avoided that Game Guy space, so yeah, that should be pretty surprising. Alright, where's the next star space then? And it's all the way back to the exact same island as in the very first turn. Except the fact that it was actually quite further ahead, so I guess that's quite obvious. And another item minigame, let's see what minigame we can play. Swing and sweep. I'm glad we're actually onto the easiest ones. And hit the baby Bowser with a hammer to get the item in the treasure chest. And oh, look at that, we got ourselves the magic lamp. So I'm also able to get another magic lamp. So I think like I'm actually being quite lucky again. Even though, mind you, because again, I said this countless amount of times again, unlike in Mario Party 2, that magic lamp is actually kind of rare, but in the forms within Mario Party 3, Oh wow, Baby Bowser was like, Baby Bowser's blasting off again! And all that jazz, which has always been kind of nice reference right there. Even though despite the fact that it doesn't do that ding in the end, but oh well, no big deal. Alright, let's see. Trim Mill Grill. Even though last time we played this minigame, we ended up with a draw, so I'm really hoping I can win this though. Even though it's not as easy to win though sometimes, just because of, you know what computer AI can be sometimes, especially noticeable you have to deal with those conveyor belts as well. So, I'm gonna have to take you down, Wario, because you don't deserve to win. Even though, mind you, I did let you win, because I actually did play it. Ah, seriously! God dang it. But nonetheless, Luigi wins.
I'm the best.
So, another thing is worth noting for, when it comes to that booby trap between, you know, the left and right path, you know what that Waluigi did manage to pass one of these, and assuming he able to actually just miss out on not only the boo stealing, but also the Millennium Star as well. Basically what that is that you have a 50-50 chance in between safe or not safe. And, oh, seriously Waluigi, you give him a safe spot! Oh, now you're just gonna give him a win. Or are you just able to be worried about your brother? Jeez. And this is what happens right there if you manage to able to let the dynamite reaches to 0. And yeah, you lose all of your coins if you get involved in that stuff. So that is essentially the dangerous island in the whole entire board. So yeah, just have to be very careful and just get the hell away from it. So yeah, that's the thing I loved about this board, is that it does have some different variety when it comes to forms of how cool looking this board is. Especially noticeable about the fact that, well, usually relatively speaking, that this board is not the Bowser themed board, unlike, you know, Mario Party 1 and Mario Party 2, that usually that Waluigi has his own board, which is actually a pretty cool idea for the actual a board layout like this. Especially that, you know, Waluigi's first appearance is obviously in Mario Tennis for the Nintendo 64, that usually it's been first released since 2000, which I can't even believe it's been 2 decades ago. But anyway, let's see what the next minigame we have. Ooh, Parasol Plummet. Hopefully, I should be able to actually just to collect even more coins from there, even though that I'm presuming I'm kind of worried if Wario might able to get more before me. But we'll see. Alright, so here we go. Let's go to time our open and close umbrella moments here and there. Ah, I just missed some of these coins. Ah, dang it. Ah, dang it! Ah, that's just... Oh, that's gonna... Oh, that's gonna... Oh, jeez. I have no idea why I say things like that multiple times, because I think I somehow lost my, timing precisioning stuff, as well as from that. Oh, okay, I've got 16. Jeez, Wario got 25. That'll just give him, like... I don't know, a minigame star lead or something. Although, mind you, I did manage to win a couple of minigames for sure, but I'm kind of worried if I've somehow managed able to lose by, well, we'll talk more about that until whenever we get into the, at the end of this board. So, Waluigi gets a 4, and he's gonna go for the item game. It seems as I felt kind of, feel sorry for Waluigi to able to become in 4th place on his own board. Well, mind you, because even then though, or he might potentially try to get the magic lamp, I'm not exactly 100% sure, because obviously he's going to be playing bobbing balloons, kind of minigame like this. And he gets a mushroom instead.
Yeah.
Which, you know, I'm fine with that, because obviously he does need to catch up. So, I don't have to complain about that. Alright, Wario, what are you gonna do? You just take a 3. Actually, what I'm gonna do is that I might try and, well, just try my best to able to actually just, well, either use the mushroom or just use the magic lamp. But I'm actually gonna go for this mushroom right here, so just in case I'll save those magic lamps until for later, so... 6, and another 6. So that makes 12. And what makes it better is that it got even more coins from there, so top notch. Alright, I'm probably not gonna get involved with this dynamite section, so instead, I'm gonna have to go up there. And, oh boy. I guess I have to jump just right now. There we go. I'm not exactly sure where the next door is, though. I'm sure it's actually on the left island, but I'm actually gonna try to steal something from Boo, because, oh jeez, we have a battle games. I guess no matter what, though, nope, I don't need you, because I'm perfectly fine as it is when it comes to magic lamps on my item storage. Let's take a guess. Up? Okay, I'm safe. Because if you manage to get into the actual hole, you send all the way back to the start. So, keep that in mind. Ah, jeez, 20 coins. Okay. I'm really hoping I can win this, though, because if I somehow lose, then I'm probably gonna guarantee to get screwed. So, okay, all fired up. I'm not exactly very good at this one, though. I mean, let's be honest here.